乱世心，浮沉中生死无期，命运百般如戏。梦境里谁人影？斜阳落空收回忆，相思何处忘记？斩不断爱情丝伤。如果失去他，何必独霸天下？此生相爱无怨无悔，只为你牵挂。红尘无奈万事尔虞我诈，心似真似假。就算天大地大，真愿无常，相守到白发，只愿与你生死共天涯。
How dare you! His Majesty has sent our main forces to Lin Yuan. We have fewer than 20,000 soldiers here to protect families of soldiers. Are you also going to get them all killed?
I know it will be dangerous, but if we lose Gunyang, we will lose Wancheng. Please try to understand. The cavalry won't last long. In the end, you might be overthrown.
Silence! His Majesty's the destined emperor. How dare you curse him? Soldier!
Stop it. Yinchi, tell me, where did you get the news? Why didn't any scout come to report it?
I heard it by accident.
How dare you warn us over a mere rumor? Yinji, tell me, are you trying to fool His Majesty? Just to help Liu Shou?
Your Majesty, I swear I'm telling you the truth, so please send reinforcements to help them.
Yinchi, this matter is very serious. I can't make a decision until a scout comes here with definite news.
Since you refuse to send troops, I must go and tell them about this.
Stop!
Your Majesty, remember that you gave me no title. I'm not answerable to you.
Yinchi, wait,
Your
come
Majesty, I think she wants to die, so just let her go. Why bother to care for an ungrateful person? Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty! I curse you, Yinji. Li Hua. Yeah! Yeah!
back! Stop! I said stop! You are seeking your doom.
So what if I am? At least I'll die fighting. Li Shenggong, where's that courage that drives you to assassinate Wang Mang?
Li Hua, don't you understand it? I'm nothing but a puppet of Wang Kuang. Even if I want to help Liu Shou, there's nothing I can do. I have no soldiers.
Then why did you say that you would be willing to kill Wang Mang? If my mother can see your cowardice right now, she will be disappointed.
Yes, I may be the most pathetic emperor. That's the way it is now. I don't have soldiers, nor rights. No one respects me, and even you, whom I take as my family, hate me for taking the throne from Liu Yan.
I hate you because you forgot your agreement with my mother. You forgot who the real enemy is. Your enemy here is Wang Mang and not Liu Yan, who fights for your throne. If you don't send troops now, I'll go and warn them.
Li Hua, don't act on impulse, or you will lose your life in vain.
You know you used to be a friend and a pupil of my mother. She knew she would die in the assassination, but she still went with you. She lost her life in vain, didn't she?
That is the reason why I don't want you to do the same thing.
You were my mother's friend. I'm a comrade of Liu Yan. We were best friends, and now he's in trouble. How can I do nothing? You told me before that you see them as family. And now they're both fighting for the country. And as his best friend, it will be my honor to die fighting with him in a battle.
Li Hua, take this. Come back alive.
Yeah!
Which general do you report to? Where's General Liu Shou?
He's gone to attack Yangzhuanju.
Whoa!
Liu Shou!
Yinqi?
Liu Shou!
Millions of soldiers? How can Wang Mang have so many
He
soldiers?
has 420,000 soldiers. And he also has hundreds of thousands as backup, totaling to millions.
Wow! Wang Mang is really determined to destroy us this time.
Agreed! When we first arrived in Yangguan, we met the new army turning out in full strength. There were so many of them. A dense mass of soldiers. I can't even see the end of the line when I look far over 100 miles. And you know what? The Trailblazer is the scariest of all those soldiers. He looks like a giant column. What does he claim to be? I forgot what they said. Oh yes! Battle Giant!
Yes, I saw him too. Isn't he at least 3 meters tall and he can train beasts, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, such nonsense. Who can be as tall as 3 meters? But if there is one, I tell you, I'll be surely scared to death.
Hey, why are you laughing? I can't be wrong. I saw him with my own eyes. The tall guy was really strong and surrounded by a group of beasts. He sat on a cart to be pulled by an elephant. Soldiers were blowing horns while he's being held up. It's unbelievable, but it's true. And you know what else? The beasts even roared together. Is he even a human being? Maybe he's an ancient general.
He's just a tall human being who can train beasts. Why should we be afraid? Besides, the so-called millions of troops are just a motley crew that they've assembled. Oh, right. You haven't met him yet. This is Wang Ba, a new friend of ours.
Wang Ba at your service.
Hey, has anyone told you that the two of you look like door gods?
I don't think so.
Yinqi, come with me.
All right.
Why do you always make me worry? It's dangerous for you to come here.
You don't want me here?
What I don't want is for you to be in danger.
Even if we die, we must die together.
I am with you. I will never let anyone hurt you. I will protect you.
Are you good in martial arts? I don't need your protection. I can very well protect myself.
Yes, I know. You are so well known that people tremble upon hearing your name. Even the beasts around that giant will flee in utter disorder as soon as they see you coming.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm afraid you may flee when you see them.
Oh, I won't.
Seriously, how are you doing there? Have you already been exposed? Does his wife...
No, it's not that. You're being paranoid. I'm getting tired.
Their discussion is taking some time.
Don't disturb them.
Well, no, I won't.
Well, anyway, enough with the jokes. So tell me, what do we do to save ourselves? You think that we should retreat?
Well, it's already too late for that.
The coming enemies permit no delay. General, please deploy a defense against them.
That's easy for you to say. We only have 8,000 soldiers and we'll be doomed to death if we fight such a large army. However, instead of staying here, why not evacuate from Kunyang? At least we will survive.
For one, we lack soldiers and supplies. But enemies are strong and we're at risk. It's only when we keep Kunyang that we will have a glimmer of hope. If we lose Kunyang and flee in all directions, enemies will break us down, one by one, and then we have no chance of surviving.
With such a strength gap, we should take evasive action. We should evacuate soon, before the enemies arrive.
Right. We have families to protect as well. We can survive if we evacuate from here immediately.
We can't do that. General Po Sheng is attacking Wencheng with our main forces. He can't send troops to save us now. If Kunyang falls into enemy's hands, it won't be too long before all our troops are totally wiped out. If it's up to me, there is no turning back. Defending Kunyang and fighting the new army to death can be our last hope. Think about it. If we can't manage to survive this, then how can we possibly protect our families?
Yoshu, by official ranks, Duke Chengguo and I are superior to you. How dare an assistant general like you talk a lot of nonsense and lecture us? How audacious of you!
You're audacious! His Majesty gave you a title to cooperate with main forces. At a crucial point, how dare you choose to flee?
Silence! You're only a mere guard, so you do not have a say here.
I'm here under the orders of His Majesty. Whoever dares to flee will be beheaded.
If His Majesty knows about it, he should have sent armies to help us. But he didn't. It means he won't rule us, and we can make our own decisions. There's no use for you to yell at us while holding that sword. He's afraid of death, and so are we.
That's right. If you want, you can fight them, but we're not going. You don't want to live, but we have to protect our families.
Yinji, hold it. I'll discuss it with Duke Chengguo. You may leave first.
It concerns lives of our soldiers. We need to think it through. Yinji, give me a rest for now.
Stop it! He's a friend of ours. Stop fighting.
Oh, is he? Do friends try to kill each other now?
Wang Fang sent assassins to kill me. I thought you were a...
Look how upright I am. Do I look like a spy?
I can see it now. You're a brave lady, not a minion of Wang Fang. I admit my mistake. Please forgive me.
How do you know I'm a girl?
Feng Yi has rich experiences when it comes to women. It's normal that he sees through you.
But then, Yan didn't recognize me for a long time. And I am well clothed now.
Allow me to introduce you. This is Feng Yi Feng Gongsun. He's a province official. And this is... Actually, you two have met years ago. He's the professor's attendant at the Imperial College. He came to our class with a sword, and yes, he was the field officer of Yulin Army.
It's you?
Li Hua? Are you Yin Li Hua?
That's me.
Wenshu, you used to say you'll marry her. She risked her life just to pay you back. You made a vow to yourself.
I didn't expect to see you after so many years. We're like predestined.
Li Hua, we are more predestined than you think. Do you remember a girl named Tingrun?
So you were the one who saved her? No wonder my brother failed to find her throughout the Nanyang province. Tell me, how is she doing now?
Thanks to your family's help, we remain in contact till now. Wangsun led the army heading here. He likes to take dancing girls with him. I hope Tingrao is with him. Maybe one day we may all meet again.
General, the new army has arrived.
heavens.
The enemies are here, and we're tightly surrounded. It's too late to flee. There's nothing we can do now but to defend our city until reinforcement comes.
What help can we have? Tingling and Yancheng are the nearest to us. They may have 20,000 soldiers. That's all they have. I wonder if they're willing to help us.
Wangchang! We have 100,000 soldiers in Wangchang. Why can't some of them save us?
Impossible. As Wenshu just said, they can't come till Boshing nears Wanchang. Otherwise, our army will be surrounded.
They are in danger, similar to our fate now. We lack soldiers, as well as food. How long can we hold? Go and have a look. Our enemies are surrounding us right now. If they break in, can we still survive?
In war, one is ready to die. Otherwise, why not surrender and be a coward?
I'd rather keep myself alive as a coward than become a fool just like you.
Zhang Mao, I dare you to say it again!
Silence, you two!
Let's try to stay calm. Our soldiers aren't enough to fight the enemy. But Kunyang is a large city that's quite hard to attack. We can control the battle, for as long as we stay inside the city.
That's easy to say. We don't have much food. We will only last for half a month.
Well, what we should do now is to break through the enemies before they firmly encamp, and then rush to Yancheng and Dingling to seek help. I suppose my brother Liu Yan will surely cover Wangcheng in a span of half a month. Then afterwards he can come to help us with our main forces. Therefore, with reinforcements coming from both sides, we can attack the enemies from all fronts.
That makes sense. General, since we cannot escape, why not defend the city and wait for help?
It's the best choice. But then, who will go out to seek help? Kunyang's safety lies on our defense. I'm willing to go and provide help immediately. This act will definitely be a tall order, and we may not even survive it. So I will not force any of you. If most of you are willing to stay here, I just hope that your efforts will be able to defend the city. And if by some stroke of luck we make it out alive, I'd like to drink with you all for a night of celebration of our valor. Now who's willing to take on the mission?
I volunteer to go with you.
Impossible! How can I be defeated by a girl? I'll go as well!
Hey, wait! Do you mean we're all cowards like girls? I'll show you what a man can do. General Liu, count me in!
Count me in!
Count me in.
Count me in!
So am I!
So am I!
So am I!
Me too!
Count me in!
Me too! So am I!
Wenshu, I'll go with you too.
Everyone, thank you very much. Together we will face the greatest fight of our lives!
The greatest fight of our lives!
The moment we're out, don't worry about us or look back. We will follow you.
Li Hua, your presence right now makes death bearable.
Stop talking about death. We will survive this.
General Liu, if you may, I'd like to join you too.
General Feng,
Wang Feng wants to kill me. If Kunyang falls, I may not live for long. I don't want to stay for that.
Enough of that remorse. Wenshu, he's of the royal court. Don't trust him.
It's your call, General.
he has chosen to stay on our side. We've also shared life and death together.
Cavalry! For the Hun army! Tomorrow we shall stand and fight for our lives!
Fight for our lives! Fight for our lives!
We should rejoice for our victory!
Excellent! Gongsun, evidently, I was wrong about you. So with that, I'd like to apologize.
Good.
Have you had enough rest?
Yes, sir!
Yes, we did!
All right, let's divide the group now. Ren Guang Yuyong and the other generals to Yancheng.
Yes, sir!
The rest will come with me to Tingleng. We'll meet at Kunyang after getting the reinforcements.
Yes, sir!
Let's go!
Liu Shou,
It's all right.
but
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
General, a group of people broke out of Kunyang last night. They're going for reinforcements. I'm afraid we should be cautious.
They may be a bunch of cowards who fled away when we were encamping. There's nothing to worry about.
General, Wang Fang and other leaders of the enemy army may not matter much. But then, Yuan and Yu Shu know military strategies. Don't underestimate them, especially Liu Shu. I met him several times when he was still a student in college. He's very smart and has unique insights. He's by no means ordinary.
General Yan, I heard that you have grown close to Liu Liang in Chongling. I didn't know you also knew Liu Shu. That's surprising.
But he was just a student of the Imperial College then. I didn't know he would turn out to be a rebel.
Wang Fang and Wang Chang are chief commanders in Kunyang. Liu Shu is a junior. He's nothing. Besides, we have soldiers, 10 times more than theirs. Occupying Kunyang is just a matter of time.
Exactly. The soldiers of all other regions will be arriving here soon. I've asked them to build hundreds of camps around this place. It is only a matter of time, and I will surround this town. Even if they have those reinforcements to help them, they don't stand a chance when I wipe them out!
General, Kunyang is just small, but with impregnable ramparts. If they defend it to the last, I'm afraid we can't take it in a short time. And besides, the ongoing battle in Wangchang has lasted long. Chanpeng is running out of soldiers and food. In my own opinion, we should go and help him to defeat the main forces of Liu Yan. After that, Kunyang will just collapse without being attacked.
General Yan, we just settled down outside Kunyang. Are you saying we take a detour instead of destroying enemies inside? You're rushing to Wanchang. Do you want to avenge your defeat in Yuyang? Huh?
General, His Majesty asked us to rescue Wanchang from the siege. We can't waste time in Kunyang. Please think about it. If you want, you can consult the other generals. Seek their wisdom.
General Yan, His Majesty asked us not only to rescue Wanchang from a siege, but also to defeat our enemies, to boost our morale, and make a show of our strength. We have millions of soldiers, as well as counselors. If we fail to occupy a small city like Kunyang, we'll be laughed at by many. A disgrace to His Majesty. What do you think, General Wang?
General, you have a point. General Yan, after everything is arranged, proceed to attack.
Yes.
You must be tired after the breakthrough. Please have some rest in the shelter.
What do you mean? This is too urgent to be delayed. Why don't you hurry and send troops to help
Don't
Kunyang?
Kunyang's about to be conquered. You must help immediately. It takes you so long to send troops. Do you have any difficulties?
General Yu, we only have less than 5,000 soldiers. If we go with you and fight the large army of Wang Mang, we'll be seeking our doom. We also have our families back here in Tingling. If ever we help you, we might also lose our hometown.
General Wang. The new army won't come and attack Dingling.
General Wang, all of us came from different groups of the Han army. We're as close as lips and teeth. If we lose Kunyang, Dingling might fall as well.
I don't mean to refuse you, my friends. But then, even if I agree to help, the rest of my soldiers may not volunteer at all. Even lowly crickets cling to life. It's stupid of us to seek our doom when we know we'll be defeated. If my soldiers ask me the number of enemies, what should I say? Do I lie to them? What's best, I think, is that we share the property and avoid going to war. Or we can go south and cooperate with the army of Wancheng City, go to General Yuan and draft a new plan. Why must we seek our doom?
Hold on! Don't forget,
When His Majesty conferred official posts, he promoted you exceptionally. You were grateful back then. But in the face of danger, you're afraid to risk your neck and rather stay in Dingling as a coward?
Listen carefully. The moment the new army starts to attack Dingling, none of you can escape.
I'll wait until that moment arrives then. Anyway, I can't send any soldiers. You are free to leave. What then? Do you wish to hurt me in my own house? You think I'm afraid of you?
General Wang, if we defeat the new army, you'll get more than the safety of your fiefdom. You'll also make remarkable contributions.
General Yo, I know you came here for help, just to hinder the new army and buy some time for your brother to make a new plan. Why must I be a tool for your brother? What are you doing? Curse you all! How dare you point your sword at me? Come on! I dare you to kill me!
come forward, I dare you! Take one step, and you'll end up just like him!
General Wang was executed because of disobedience. Whoever dares to resist will be killed as well.
Mao Wangba, take the commander's post and take over Tingling. Dongnong, you and Feng Yi must go and placate the soldiers in case of mutiny.
Yes!
Tight enough? You're stubborn.
Wanshu,
Gongsan,
General Wang doesn't have much prestige here. Some leaders already said yes, and others are willing to go to Kunyang to help us.
that's good news.
How is your wound?
It's not so deep, but it wasn't treated in time. It's now inflamed.
I know that you are our backbone, but you can't ignore your health.
I don't want the men to be worried about me, or else they might be shaken. It doesn't matter. Come on, help me put it on. Oh, about Yancheng, what's the situation right now?
We have no news yet.
Well, General Shi Gong is a loyal man. I don't think there'll be any problem.
Yancheng isn't much bigger than Dingling. How many soldiers are there?
3,000 to 5,000, at the very least.
The number of soldiers of Yancheng and Tingling is fewer than 10,000. Kunyang is besieged. There must be some casualties. Altogether, we're below 20,000. But the new army has 420,000 soldiers. We're just a fraction of their number.
Does it matter? Do you know that in the Battle of Julu, Shang Yu defeated the Qin army of 400,000 soldiers with only 20,000?
But that was different. Shang Yu had elite soldiers. Our troops are a bunch of motley crew. They aren't even united.
It doesn't matter. It's really hard to tell who can be the victor. We can't be discouraged even if we are outnumbered. Attacking a city needs 5 times more soldiers than defending one. Our enemy attacks while we try to defend. As long as we distract them, Kunyang can be saved.
Right. However small, we can hold them up for a while. The longer we can, the bigger chance Liu Yan will have of winning. And by then, when he occupies Wancheng in return for us, we'll have the chance to reverse the tide.
I hope Kunyang can hold on until that day. But as I observed, Wang Feng can be indecisive and scared of risks. Holding out Kunyang will be difficult.
We can't wait for Renguang. We must hurry back first.
General, there's no way to stop the new army. Arrows seem like rain. It's been a couple of hours. We even need boards for cover when getting water. If it continues, we can't resist.
What else can we do? We really can't fight them.
General! General, go and fight them! I can't for much longer!
What's going on out there?
What do you think? Scaling ladders, come one after another. Luckily, before Wanshu left, he warned me about enemies digging tunnels. But the holes are filled now, or else we're doomed.
Yoshu? He has lots of ideas. I wonder if he managed to leave.
Of course he did. Otherwise, our enemy would have tied him to us and asked us to surrender. We must hold out. He will get us reinforcements.
Thousands of soldiers are attacking us. Even if he gets the reinforcements, we won't be able to hold out. Why don't we surrender?
Zhang Mao! One more word about surrendering, and I'll kill you.
Wang Chang, calm down. Take it easy.
He just fears the fact that many soldiers will die. That's just a thought. Don't be mad.
Go if you want to surrender, but I'll never yield, even if it means my death. Soldiers, go and fight with me!
General, they're willing to die. We can't just wait for our doom here.
We will not. If Yushu comes back
Even
with
if
help,
he does, can he manage to come in? Does he stand a chance? General, we must make a plan for ourselves.
Apologies. I'm staying here.
I don't want you to go either. But only you can manage to do this. Kunyang's on the verge of destruction. I must take troops back to help them. Only in this way can we boost the morale of the troops. Xinye has soldiers who can help us in our fight. Only you can go back to Xinye and seek for help.
Anybody can send a letter. Why does it have to be me?
Aside from your family, who else can persuade Xinye's chief? Li Hua. If you go, maybe your brother will even help us. If somebody else does this, I don't think we can meet him.
Why do you have the token of Wang Shun?
This one came from Zelyang. He gave it to me for protection. I can give it to you now. It will help you. In case you meet the new army. Take care of it.
I didn't realize we actually need backup from Xinye. Is it a new plan? Let me see.
Li Hua. I kept it first, so the men wouldn't be worried. But I'm the one who's scared. We have so few soldiers. The situation in Xinye remains unclear. If we can't get help from them, these 5,000 soldiers will be in grave danger. Li Hua, you must know. With just 1,000 soldiers more, we will have a better chance.
My family has 1,000 guards, or even more. Maybe I can beg my brother to send us some help. All right. I'll go. But promise me that you'll wait for me here until I come back with help.
Don't worry. I won't seek doom with the rest of the men. I promise I won't take any action until you and Renguang come back with reinforcements.
My life is in your hands. Wait for me.
Shu, your wound hasn't recovered, has it?
Don't worry.
General Shu, where's Li Yuan?
She went to Xinye. Is everyone ready?
Yes,
Yes!
General.
We shall rescue Kunyang. Starting today.
Yes!
Hey! What about Li Yuan?
He doesn't want her to be in danger. Let's go now.
Stop! Show yourself.
It's her.
迎风绽放。